push-up position. Remember, on those hands and those knees. Sorry, hands and toes, hands out nice and wide, one leg up, start it up, nice and low down to the ground. Try to get a full range of motion. Remember, like I said, the wider those feet go, the more weight is going to shift, the harder it's going to be to do the push-up. So you can actually get to the point where you're pretty much doing a single arm push-up with this if you get those feet wide enough apart. Just keep that motion going, nice
Seems
flat
like a
back.
leg workout.
Remember, try to do as many as you possibly can. And let it relax. As arms release, you can do the same exact thing on the opposite side this next time. So make sure you lift that opposite leg, same exact position. Try to make sure you get the same number of repetitions done. All right, just try to breathe, let it relax. We got a nice long rest here. Try to let your body recover as much as possible before you start in the next one, since we're hitting those same muscles over and over and over again. So just try to let them stretch out, let them release. All right, let's go and get ready. And start them up. That opposite leg comes up. Nice full range of motion. Keep those lungs open. Keep that back flat. Keep those hips in line. Straight line from shoulder to ankle. Just keeping it going.
This hurts my leg. My chest is fine. This just actually hurts my leg. There's so much weight on it.
Let that one relax. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next exercise, which is going to be a wide push-up. So both those feet on the ground, feet nice and close together. You want those hands a little bit wider than you would for a traditional push-up. So a little bit outside of that elbow. So you want them actually stretch out pretty far. Should make that chest have to stretch just a little bit more. It's a little bit different part of that chest. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready. So outside of that elbow, and start it up. Remember, try to do as many as you can. If you have to stop, that's perfectly fine. Give yourself a couple of seconds, and then jump right back into it. Try to keep that form nice and solid. Let that one relax. We're moving on to the next one, which is going to be a staggered hand push-up. So this one, your hands will be kind of one on top of the other. One's in more of a traditional push-up position. The other one's will be down nice and low by your hip or by that waist. All right, so you're doing this left side, right side. So the first one, left hand down by your hip, right hand up nice and high, or vice versa, whichever your dominant side is. So let's go ahead and get ready. Hand up nice and high, one down nice and low. Keep those lungs open. The hand that's up in front by your face, your fingers are facing towards your nose. The hand that's down low by your hip, fingers are facing down towards your toes.
Let's go with the hip. No, I'm not doing that. I'm staggered a little bit.
Let that relax. All right, so you've got left and right on that one. So we're doing the same thing again. Just switch the position of those hands. So remember, hand up by your face, fingers are facing kind of in towards your nose. Hand down by your waist, pointing down towards your toes, or more down towards those toes. All right, make sure you set it up in the opposite direction you did last time. Start up. Really focus on trying to keep that back nice and flat.
Oh, this hurts
Those
my
arms
hands.
are starting to get nice and tired.
God.
Keep pushing through it.
Just my knuckles. Oh.
Yeah, now relax. All right, moving on to our next one. This is gonna be a tricep push-up. So hands nice and close in,
My
elbows tucked to your
hands are
sides.
hurting, babe.
You want to have those hands kind of
Pressing on the
right
floor.
underneath the base of your rib cage, or right where that xiphoid processes, right where the dip is underneath that rib cage. So really, really close underneath your body. You ready? And start up. Ooh, man, they're already tired. Oh, I have to switch to a half version, so on those knees, make it a little bit easier for me, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get through it. Just keep going the hardest version you can. If you can do it off your toes, then definitely do it off your toes, but only if you can keep clean form. Relax, I can get a whole lot done on that one. All right, we got one more exercise to go, but this is a left and right, so we've got 2 rounds of it. We're doing a side push-up, so lay it on your side. I'm gonna start with my left side first, this is my weaker side. Left hand, we place in front of your right shoulder. Right arm is gonna be tucked close to your stomach. Grab it across your rib cage. And you're gonna try to push your shoulders off the ground as best you can. It's gonna be really hard. Start up. So this wants to focus on the center line of that chest. You're gonna feel it a lot in that tricep, the back of that arm. Gosh, but you wanna feel it through the center line of that chest. Alright, so switch around the other side. So the last one. Same exact position. This time your left arm's wrapped around your stomach. Right hand's up by that shoulder. Try to get as many as you can. Same, try to match the other side at least. Almost ready. And start it. Press it up. Nice full range of motion. The closer you keep those knees tucked in, the harder it's going to be because you can't use leverage. If you use leverage, you can actually kind of kick those feet up to help you get up. Just keep pushing through it. Almost done. And let it relax. Ooh, man. I don't know about you, but I can already feel it in my chest.